I wasn't planning on doing anything. I didn't do anything, and it was just stupid kid shit. We both didn't understand. Should have had a safe word. That's the bottom line. But anyways, so that girl, Olivia, who already didn't like me because of that, but it was more of like, a thing, like she, I mean, apparently, I figured this out too, which was crazy. Apparently, she was like a prostitute around that time too, which is like, I wouldn't have had sex with her if I knew that, because I'm not gonna judge, but I definitely wouldn't be doing that, especially at that age. But she definitely is pretty crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if she had borderline personality disorder too. And the thing that's so weird about the situation too is it was like 10, 15 years ago. Like, it was such a non-issue and something that wasn't even a big deal and nothing happened that I damn near forgot about the whole thing. But she over here remembered. I could see how it'd be more scary for her, but still nothing happened though. So, that whole situation was weird. But anyway, she saw this girl that I was with now post a picture of that, and she messaged her, and like said all this shit about me, saying I raped her, which I didn't rape her. I just told you guys the full story. And that's when the girl that I was with, when we would get into fights, she would start telling people that I raped her. And because that girl was already saying that, and she was saying that, it started making me look really bad. But I still hadn't raped anyone. I never did that, never would do that. Anyone that knows me and talks to me for more than 2 seconds knows that that's not my personality at all. And that's just not anything I would do. So she ended up making a whole entire Facebook group. This girl that I am talking about, not the Olivia, this other girl, made an entire Facebook called Eclipse Music Sucks and invited all of my ex-girlfriends and that Olivia chick. And also another reason why I'm making this video too is because none of this stuff has been, like, I'm going to be the first person to say this stuff, because if they come forward in the future and like try to make a huge thing, I want it to be out there that I didn't do these things and to actually say what actually happened. And I want my video to be posted before anything they do. And I know I'm about to blow up musically, so it is what it is. I gotta get my point of view out there because that's actually what happened. So she made this Facebook group called Eclipse Music Sucks. And another time she started all this drama, bro. She had made this status talking about this dude, Matt Johnson, and she had said that he would call her when she was like 14 and he would listen to her pee, apparently. And she made this a status on Facebook, and she made it sound like he was a pedophile. Turns out the dude is the same age as her, and yeah, I guess that's weird, whatever, no kink shame, whatever. So she ends up getting to a fight with this chick, Brittany, because people get pissed off at her because she's trying to call somebody a pedophile who wasn't a pedophile, and she ends up getting her ass beat, I guess, and she has bruises on her when I come over one day, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? She ends up taking pictures of those bruises and says to people that I am the one that gave her those bruises. So this shit, like, the way that her mind worked was just fucking nuts, bro. Let's see. Yep, okay, so, and this isn't even all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have to just tell everything that happened because it's just nuts. She had a kid, so she had a picture from when that kid was born of her hand by the pregnancy test. She used that picture to tell me that she was pregnant again. So that was a lie. I caught her on that lie. She lied about being kidnapped twice. She lied about her house being on fire. She lied about falling down a flight of stairs. She was constantly threatening suicide, especially when I threatened to break up with her, which usually made me stay, so she would keep threatening suicide. and I would beg and plead for her to stop threatening suicide and tell her how much it bothered me. She went in my phone and deleted numbers, pretty much every girl that I've ever known, because I had an iPhone that had my iCloud, and it literally synced up all of my shit from like 10 years ago, so I had so many numbers. She went in and just deleted them all. She ended up deleting some of my dude friends, and she ended up blocking my fucking brother. She blocked my brother, dude. She made fun of my health issues. She made fun of my body, made fun of my hair, made fun of my music, which honestly fucks me up to this day, even. I'm trying to work through that shit. This shit really pissed me off. She didn't support me when my dog was dying. She didn't support me when my granddad was dying. She didn't support me when one of my best friends, Austin, died at 26. What she told me is that I needed to... And this was 3 months after the dude died. She got mad at me. This is pretty much the reason why I ended up breaking up with her the final time. There were a couple other things, but this was really the final nail in the coffin. Is he had just died, Wolfie Newman and Zane. I have 4 hours of music with this guy. Literally one of my best friends of all time. I have his freaking ashes in my room. And I told his baby mama, who he has 2 kids with, who have to literally grow up without their dad. I told her happy birthday on Facebook, and she messaged me, the girl I was talking to, calling her a bitch, and saying that I needed to stop making everything about Austin, when he had just died 3 months ago. And the second she said that shit, I literally lost so many feelings for her. Like, I don't even know how she said that shit. Literally, it's so awful. Like I'd known this dude for like 10 years and have like 4 hours of music with him. He was one of my best friends of all time, and he fucking died. And 3 months later, she's already saying that I was overreacting about it or some shit. I ended up breaking up with her, especially, like, this is the last time that I really saw her. This was another thing that when I snapped, like, it just was over with. She would used to, I would leave because I would, like, catch her cheating or some shit like that, and I would want to leave, and she wouldn't let me leave. She would just sit in front of the door, and she would cry and beg and scream, and I would have to scream, and it was just horrible. And a lot of times I would just stay because she would sit in front of the door and I couldn't leave, which made me feel trapped. And it just got awful. Lots of yelling, just horrible, just drama all the time. And pretty much, she called me autistic too and would yell at me. She'd get mad at me if I brought my phone in the bathroom, but then she would take her phone in the bathroom. She was an admin on my Discord server, and she would literally, she removed 60 people from my Discord server. She called me a woman beater when she hit me in the face 3 different times, hit me all kinds of times, threatened to hit me with a beer bottle one time, pushed me, all kinds of shit. Grabbed my laptop, tried to break it, and that had all my music on it. She called me a rapist, said I would put her in financial debt when she put me $7,500 in financial debt and put my $500 in PayPal in debt. Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, now you guys are like, why'd you say anything positive about her? That's what I'm saying. You got me $7,500 in credit card debt, and called me a financial abuser when, get this, the reason I got in credit card debt was paying her bills and buying her food. That's how I got in credit card debt, and I'm a financial abuser, apparently. And the last shit of vengeance that she did is she hacked my social medias, deleted 2 Twitters, locked me out of my SoundClouds and changed my songs titles, and I had to go with cops to her house to get it back, and that's the last time I saw her. Other times when I broke up with her, she would send friends to bang on my windows. She would send me, I would block her number, and she would message me on Text Now. When I'd block that number, she'd message me on another Text Now number. She'd keep doing it until I'd answer. She'd offer me more money, and then she would pay me money. So then when I'd go in debt, I would think she'd pay me back. And it's crazy because she was just really smart, especially about computer stuff. So yeah, I mean, she hacked all my stuff, and I almost lost my freaking SoundCloud. Both of my SoundClouds. I lost one of my SoundClouds that had like 8,000 followers or something like that. I lost 14,000 Twitter followers. She almost got into my fucking TikTok with 100,000 followers. And I was literally on a vacation during all this stuff, so I had to spend all my vacation like in a rush trying to change all my passwords. But anyways, yeah. Her baby was cute. Her sister was cool. Her brother was pretty cool. Like her sister the most, though. She was the coolest person in that family for sure. Yeah. I'm glad I made this video. The whole reason I made this video, it's 1:30 a.m. I'm tired of it weighing down on my soul, dude. Oh, another thing. I'm so glad I remembered this. This chick, I don't even know how she did this. It's crazy you can even do this. And I'm going to try to reverse it one day because it's not fair. Somehow, right after we broke up, because I got on dating apps, I would get on Tinder and stuff. This chick mass reported my profile. She would get her friends to report me, and she reported me. And they banned me on Tinder, lifetime ban. And then Tinder apparently owns all the other dating apps, so they literally lifetime banned me on like every dating app. The good thing is that I'm really good at talking to people, and I'm a super extrovert. I'll just go into the mall and talk to somebody if I want to talk to them. I go out to shows all the time, and I talk to anyone that I want to. So it made it annoying for sure, but the quality of people that I've been meeting are way better, and pretty much I'll tell you about my life afterwards, all of this stuff. I've already lost 25 pounds just being away from her. Haven't even really tried that hard. It's just happened because I will say she made really good food, and I ate a lot of it. So that's a lot of it's been me learning too, but I started hanging out with my homie Shroom T, and he really helped me through a lot of this bullshit. Met a lot of really cool friends through him. I've been hanging out with Sorry and the Oddity and Trip the Goat and Naughty, Young Naughty, and man, yeah, just literally the Oddity really helped me break out of my shell with shows. We did 3 shows together. Shroom T really helped me get my quality up. So did Trip to Go and Sorry, because they got me on BandLab. Now I've been recording mainly on BandLab. Probably will be trying to switch back to Logic. But for right now, BandLab is the best quality that I got. But yeah, because between COVID, because all this stuff happened during COVID, but also I was like super focused on marketing and my music and stuff, and I was really an introvert for a while. Plus, she would ruin a lot of my friendships, and I couldn't go anywhere without her, and anytime I'd go places with her, she'd be drunk and embarrassing, so I didn't want to go anywhere. Plus, I never went anywhere late, and ever since we broke up, I've been going tons of places. I've been doing shows, I've been making way more music, I've been making more friends. Anytime I talk to girls, they get along with me just fine. I don't really need the dating apps, honestly. It can get kind of annoying, but I don't really need them, honestly. I'm a very talkative person, and I know my value, so It's not really hard. Wish that things could have ended a little better. I didn't even really want them to end. When I left, I didn't even really want to leave, honestly. I still love her, still think about her all the time, but the reality of it is, I mean, you guys heard all that stuff. Can you really, really trust somebody after they lie to you over and over again? Do you really want to date somebody that's going to cheat on you, and then get mad at you for cheating on them? Do you really want to date somebody that makes fun of your music, that makes fun of the way that you look, that calls you autistic? So, yeah, I was always angry. I was never relaxed. I was always stressed out. I never slept good because I would have to come home really early at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we would stay up till like 4 o'clock in the morning. She would get mad at me if I fell asleep. It literally feels like I didn't sleep for like 3 years. She'd get mad at me every time I would exercise, because I wouldn't be on the phone. She'd get mad at me anytime I'd go to sleep because I wouldn't be on the phone. She'd get mad at me anytime I would take long showers because I wouldn't be on the phone. Anytime that I wasn't like immediately glued to my phone, she would get mad at me. So I didn't really get to make any music, so I just started freestyling all of my music. That's the whole reason why all of my music for multiple years was just freestyles, because it's all I had time to do. And it made me better at freestyling for sure, but yeah, it wasn't looking good. Honestly, it got to the point where the only way that I could have a music career was breaking up with her, because she made fun of my music, and you know, it just, none of it was good. None of it was good. She'd make fun of my music, and if she's making fun of my music, how am I ever gonna really get good? I didn't want her at any of my shows, and I didn't even want to go live. She made me not even want to go live. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. I do miss her, I do love her, but she's too crazy. I can't deal with it anymore. Gotta get a normal person, sorry.